In today's episode, we're going to be talking about maximizing lead conversion. What if the leads you're already generating could become paying clients faster and more easily than you thought possible? Lead generation is actually only the first step. Turning those leads into loyal paying clients is where the real challenge begins. And many insurance agents pour time and money into generating leads, but actually fall short when it comes to converting those leads. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk through some proven strategies to help you increase your lead conversion rates. From understanding your leads and optimizing your sales funnel to following up effectively and using the right technology. Our hope is that these actionable steps will make a noticeable difference in your conversion success. And by the end of our episode, it's my hope that you'll have the practical tools and techniques to turn more leads into satisfied clients and grow your agency. And so with that, let's get started. Some of the things that we'll be looking at today is number one, you need to understand your leads because not all leads are the same. We'll discuss the importance of creating buyer personas. We'll talk about the importance of optimizing your sales funnel and how to do that. We'll look at personalizing communication and effective follow-up. We'll also discuss how to leverage technology, how to overcome objections, and then, of course, how to close the sale. So let's get started with understanding your leads. To convert a lead into a client, you have to first understand who they are and what they need. Not all leads are at the same stage of readiness to do business. Some may actually just be browsing for information, and that's what we would call cold leads, while others are actively searching for insurance, and those are hot leads. And understanding where your lead falls on this spectrum is going to help you communicate much more effectively. You also want to create buyer personas. A buyer persona is the profile of your ideal client based on actual data about your current customers and your own market research. These personas are going to help you tailor your messaging to different types of leads. So, for example, a young couple shopping for their first home may be concerned about affordable homeowners insurance, while a retiree, on the other hand, might focus more on health coverage or Medicare. You also want to identify and understand lead behavior. Lead behavior offers valuable clues about where that individual is in their decision-making process. Are they just looking at your website, getting some basic information, or have they downloaded a free guide? Are they clicking your emails but not responding? Tracking these types of behaviors is going to help you understand what level of interest and how best to engage with that individual. So, for example, let's say you're running a Facebook ad and you are targeting first-time homeowners. One lead, Mark, clicks the ad and visits your site, but he doesn't request a quote. Instead of trying to close the sale and, if you will, go in for the kill, you can follow up with an email offering information about the benefits of homeowners insurance. And what this does is it nurtures the relationship without overwhelming the prospect. You also want to optimize your sales funnel because your sales funnel is the journey that lead is going to take from first learning about your services to signing a policy. And so a well-structured funnel is going to make the difference between a lead that converts and a lead that gets away. And so when we talk about a funnel, we want to break down the parts of the funnel. And there's At first, top of the funnel, or what's called tofu. Top of the funnel is the awareness part of the funnel. And at the top of the funnel, the goal is simply to attract potential clients. It's the widest part of the funnel. And so you're going to use content that answers questions, provides valuable information. Things like that work best at this stage. This could be blog posts, videos, social media posts. Those can all build trust and get your business in front of the right people. Now, at this stage, you don't want to try and sell, just focus on providing solutions and answers to common questions. From there, the prospect is going to move to middle of the funnel, consideration. And in this consideration phase, they are now aware of your services and they are moving into this point of consideration. And this is where they are comparing options and evaluating whether or not you are the right fit for their situation. And so what you can do here is you can nurture leads in this stage with targeted follow-up emails, testimonials, or by offering free quotes. What you want to do here is demonstrate the value of your services over your competitors. And then finally, you get to the bottom of the funnel, and this is the decision stage. And it's at this point that leads are ready to make a decision. This is where you offer personalized proposals, and you make the buying process as smooth as possible. So you want to have clear calls to action like get your free quote or schedule a consultation to help nudge them towards that final decision. And so it's important that you optimize every stage of the funnel. To boost your conversions, be sure to tailor your approach at each and every stage. And what I mean by that is, for example, use educational content at the awareness stage, but then switch to personalized offers as leads move to the decision stage. The more aligned your approach is with the needs, the more likely that individual is to convert to a customer. Now, personalize your communication to get even higher engagement, because personalized communication demonstrates to your leads that you understand their needs. And what that's going to do is build trust. It's more effective than generic messaging, and it can definitely improve the rate of engagement. Another thing you can do is you can segment your lead list. And what that simply means is dividing your lead list into groups based on criteria like their insurance needs, their buying behavior, or where they are in the funnel. So, for example, if you have leads who are interested in auto insurance, create a specific segment just for them. And this will allow you to send targeted messages that are more likely to resonate with that audience. You also want to craft personalized follow-ups. So your follow-up communication should feel personal. Mention their specific insurance needs or any prior conversations that you've had. And instead of sending the same generic email to everyone, craft messages that speak directly to what that lead actually needs. So as an example, Sarah, an insurance agent, segments her lead list into categories. And she does that based on the type of insurance the individual is looking for. So for a lead who is interested in family insurance, she's going to send an email with a subject line like, "Protect your loved ones with the best family insurance plans." This approach feels personalized, and it shows the lead that Sarah understands their priorities. Now, you also want to make sure that you have effective follow-up techniques. The old saying is, the fortune is in the follow-up. And effective follow-ups are going to be critical in turning leads into clients. And many leads need to have multiple interactions before they feel ready to commit. And timely, thoughtful follow ups can make all the difference in the world. Now remember, timing is key. Studies show that contacting a lead within the first 24 hours of their initial inquiry drastically improves the chances of converting them. After that, a well-structured follow-up schedule over the following days and weeks will keep you top of mind without seeming pushy. What we want to recommend is a 5-step follow-up sequence. Number 1 is an immediate response. Contact the lead within 24 hours of their initial inquiry. And really, with automation today, if you can make that initial follow-up in the first 15 minutes, that's even better. Number 2 is a reminder email. Send a reminder a few days later, offering additional value such as a free guide or other helpful information. Number 3, place a phone call. Make a phone call to discuss their needs and answer any questions that they have. Number 4, personalized quote. Provide a quote that addresses their specific concerns and needs. And then number 5, that final nudge. Create a sense of urgency with a deadline. This offer expires in 3 days. What will happen is this sequence will help build trust, and it'll keep the lead engaged without overwhelming them. You're not going to seem overly pushy. And of course, you want to leverage technology to enhance those conversions. Technology will help you stay organized. It will help you keep track of your leads. CRMs will be particularly useful for managing those leads and ensuring that you follow up at the right time with the right message. And then when you use a CRM system like Salesforce or HubSpot or Go High Level, it's going to allow you to track every interaction with a lead, from emails that they've opened to quotes they've requested. And using that data, it'll help you tailor your follow-up strategy, and it'll ensure that no lead slips through the cracks. The other thing that's going to be important is lead scoring. And lead scoring is a way to rank your leads based on how ready they are to buy. So many CRMs have lead scoring systems, and so they will add a score to each lead based on their interaction with your follow-up. So for example, a lead who's visited your website multiple times and opened several emails might be closer to making a decision than someone who's only clicked on one email. And this helps you prioritize where to focus your efforts. For example, Sarah, the agent we talked about earlier, uses a CRM system to track all of her leads. And one of her prospects, John, has opened multiple emails about auto insurance and visited her website twice in the last week. So the CRM assigns him a high lead score. So Sarah follows up with a call, and John ends up switching to her insurance plan. Now, you also want to be ready for common objections and overcome those, because objections are a natural part of the sales process, but handling them well can turn hesitant leads into clients. And the real key here is to listen carefully and address those concerns. So some common objections, you've heard them all. Price, I can't afford it. Trust, I'm not sure if this is the right provider. Timing, I'm not ready yet. Well, you want to handle those objections with empathy. When a lead brings up an objection, acknowledge their concern. For example, if they say the price is too high, explain the long-term value of the policy and how it can save them money in the future. If trust is an issue, share testimonials or success stories from other clients, because the real goal is to show them that you understand their hesitation and you have a solution that fits their needs. And of course, you want to close the sale. Closing the sale should be a seamless process. And once that lead is ready, make it as easy as possible for them to say yes. Here's a couple of final pitch techniques. Offer limited time discounts or bundle options. For example, home and auto insurance to create urgency and show added value. Because when clients feel like they're getting a great deal, they're more likely to move forward. What you really want to do is have that client feel like it was their idea to buy, not that they were being sold. And then, of course, you want to simplify the buying process. Make the buying process as simple and straightforward as possible, offering online contracts, digital signatures, and clear next steps will reduce friction and encourage your prospect to complete the transaction. So as we finish out today's episode, turning leads into paying clients does not have to be complicated. And when you understand your leads, optimizing your sales funnel, personalizing communication, following up effectively, and using the right tools, you can significantly improve your conversion rates. So start applying these strategies today and just watch your agency and your book of business grow. And if you need help developing your marketing ecosystem and developing your strategy, give us a call at Agent Branding and Marketing. We'd love to talk with you. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode.